So they'll be calling you a radical, one of the strangest, weirdest games in Weber State history. That's saying a lot. I mean, totally insane. First off, hats off to the Weber State defense. How good did they play? My God, how good. You know, they gave up 23 yards the entire second half. This game was insane. How Weber lost this game? And as good as they played, at the end of the game, the coaches, what the fuck? They're still going to get the ball back. Again, they got one more timeout there. It's 3rd down and 4. Illegal substitution. What the fuck? And that's after a timeout. My God, what the fuck is with this team? Yo, and then Mickey Mantle calls play like he's fucking 1971 Oklahoma. I mean, he wants to fucking run the ball, conservative. Fuck. Dude, have you seen your fucking record? I mean, he will not cut this offense fucking loose. Now, has this team got some bad fucking luck or some bad luck? Godley's injury was nasty. It looked horrible. I hope it's not as bad as it looked to his knee. I mean, they ran him 8 times, averaging 12 yards a game. I think Boogie got fucking an injury. Sylvester. My God. You know, some bad... Fuck, I can't believe the luck on this fucking team. But I can't. The water's cursed. I mean, this Eastern Washington team, not good. They're not good. They're really not. They're probably the worst Eastern Washington team in freaking many years. You know, they got issues, but they got a pretty damn good defense. And, you know, I'm talking offense because we're just used to that Eastern Washington offense. So, hats off to the Weber State defense. They were absolutely outstanding. Unbelievably outstanding. Bounced off. I mean, Mason Hitchens had an incredible game. You know, at linebacker. I mean, so DBs played great, like they always play great. You know, and the front seven stepped up. You know, they've had horrible games, and not this one. The offense, well, that slant pass, the receiver falls down. What the fuck? You can't even blame that one on freaking Jennings. Now, the one, I mean, that was a tight window we tried to get in, but the play calling here is so bizarre and so strange. Mickey Mantle calls plays, I mean, bubble screen, hand up, 3rd and 8, free ball. I mean, he won't cut this offense loose. He plays like he's got a 15-point lead in every single game. And he's 1970, 71, 72, Texas or Oklahoma. Dude, you seen your record? I think he's won 3 home games here in 3 years. I mean, he's right there with Jody, which is, I don't think people can wrap their mind around this. Jody Sears is the worst coach in college football history here. Dirty, corrupt, it was a nightmare. Jay Hill comes in here, and I told Jay, you out of your mind taking this thing's ready to get the death penalty. I mean, it was that corrupt, that bad. I mean, bad. And he turned this Titanic around to a national powerhouse. Mickey Mantle inherited a national powerhouse. This team was ranked 7th in the country 3 years ago going into the preseason. They won 1 game at home all fucking year. With the likes of Jack Kelly on the field. With the likes of Winston Reed on the fucking field. Are you kidding? This guy's degenerate. You know, the basketball. Didn't you believe the Big Sky, the sports writers have Weber State picked 9th in the Big Sky? That's never happened. This athletic department in 3 years has crashed so radically, so fast, make your head spin off. Dylan Jones has been freaking weighed by the... What the fuck? What a fucked up time period for Weber State athletics. Only thing we can hope is Rashid Shaheed gets traded. The trade deadline's coming down to the wire. He'll be an unrestricted... And you think about Rashid. Playing on the league minimum, he's the most underrated player in the fucking NFL, just like he was here. You know, Chris, his contemporary that plays on the other side, got an $11 million bonus. Rashid, you know, he finally getting some money this year, but he's been playing on the league fucking minimum on the practice squad for 3. You know, he'll get all the money. I think, you know, well, of course, we're hoping he goes to the Giants. You know, Scatterboo in the rain right here. He played right here. You know, in that Sac State game 3 years ago. Hope he goes to the Giants, plays with Jackson Dart, who grew up here. I mean, I got a hunch to go to the Broncos, but I don't know. But we sure would like to see him get to a team that can freaking use him You know, Jay Hill was a defense guy, but Jay Hill had a fucking route. I mean, he's doing the same thing here that he did at BYU. I told you BYU was a top 10 team before the season started. Did I not? Did I not? Oh, yeah. Unbelievable. And did you see what Utah did to freaking Deion Sanders? What the? 43 in the first. What the fuck, Neon Deion? Whoa. Whoa. But strange times, right? This is the fucking weirdest. How the fuck did Weaver possibly lose this game? Mickey Mantle. How the fuck did they hire this guy? No experience. None. And they hand him off a national power. How do you hand a guy like that a national powerhouse team? And I get it, promote from within, but he hadn't been within. He came from fucking the Midwest. Yeah, what's their obsession with these Midwest fucking mediocrity? Well, they're not even shitty coaches. Same with Duff in basketball. That fucker's no good. You know, assistant. Oh, fuck. He sure ain't no head coach. And it's this is not opinion. I'm not talking about the personalities. I mean, of course, neither one of them have one. But I'm talking about the proof is in the pudding. This is a bottom line fucking business. Oh, and not a bit. The fuck. You know how much money this athletic department's fucking bleeding? Nobody here at these games. Everybody's giving up. Basketball. I'm old school Ogden. Old school Ogden. Fuck, I've had season tickets over there on the front row forever and ever and ever. I talked to the Wildcat. She says, "You're not fuck no, I'm not re-upping." When you give Bank of Utah free tickets and the guy sitting next to me fucking paying $5 next on, you know, what the fuck's the point? Lord gonna save. Oh, fucking please. Lord gonna save us. I mean, why don't you, and fuck. The athletic department here is absolutely fucking pitiful. They're bleeding so much. It's the only athletic department of the big schools here in the state that are fucking negative. Utah State, BYU, Utah, of course, are fucking major fucking revenues come in. Not here. How much fucking money they bleed. So it's been an ugly week for Weber State athletics. I think Dylan Jones will get picked up by someone. Hopefully it'll be the one I thought in the first place. The Lakers. I mean, how about that fucking Trailblazer, speaking of Lillard? Chauncey, but what the fuck is that? I mean, what a nutty fucking week, right? What a crazy week. But this game, my God, you give up 23 yards in the second half. And lose? How's that even fucking possible? The slant pass he falls down? I mean, and who's the MVP of the game? And it was right on the line, just like I said I thought it would be right on the line. And I said I thought Eastern would. Who's the MVP of the fucking game? The Eastern Washington punter. He looked like Ray Guy. You know, that punt to the Bird. Fuck, what a... And I understand what the Bird was doing. Going back, when you have a deep punt, that's called outkick your coverage. He knew to get it, he'd have a real chance at breaking. You know, it was just one of those things. But that didn't cost him the game. And then Snapgate, we've had a lot of experience with that. Remember Snapgate at Mont? That's fucking... That was Jay Hill's fault, not Grant Sands. That was Jay Hill's fault. After the second one, you pull him, but he didn't. And that was really the end of the Jay Hill era, was that game. They had a Snapgate, but everybody said that didn't cost them the fucking game. They still should have won this game easily. It's the fucking play calling. Fucking, it's pitiful. Godley's fucking averaging 12 yards a fucking game. Of course, they run that stupid ass fucking bubble screen out to him. Mickey Mantle's favorite play. I hate that fucking play. They fucking try it in the Saints with Rasheed. I fucking hate that fucking play. You got no... These players have no momentum, you know what I mean? Anyway, this has got to be one of the weirdest fucking games in Big Sky history. That's saying a lot. But this team, Montana, here, you don't think Montana's going to remember that game last week? Montana's undefeated. Oh. You think they're going to be loaded for bear here next Saturday? So, anyway, player of the game, the Eastern punter, but hats off to the defense. They played outstanding, but hopefully Rasheed gets traded this week. We'll see, but I don't know. Tough week for Weber State sports. Hopefully Dylan Jones gets his chance. He's never had a fucking chance. He never had no fucking chance. I mean, he played at OKC. Fuck. Best team in the NBA. In his NBA ring. The fucking Wizards? Please. Yeah, they make really great player personnel fucking choices. Have for about since Dick Motta fucking coached them when they were the fucking Bullets. They've fucking been rebuilding since fucking 1979. I'm glad he got the fuck out of there. That franchise is a fucking disaster. There's certain culture. Well, what do you think this one is? We'll see who picks him up. Hopefully he goes to a fucking good franchise that will use him. And hello to the NBA. Dylan Jones is a fucking point guard. He's a fucking point guard. Oh, he ain't got... He's a fucking point guard. Play him at a point guard, he'll be an NBA superstar. Well, fuck, the NBA's fucked up. I mean, there ain't no defense in the NBA. These scores are fucking ridiculous. I mean, it's worse than the 70s when they gave him 3 to make 2 free throws. I mean, it's... But this is... Well, what's happened here in 3 years? You can't make it up. Well, fuck, look at basketball, the national powerhouse we were saying. Well, we'll see, but the Mickey Mantle era has been an absolute, well, fuck, we knew that. Why would you hire this guy? Who fucking did that? Why? I mean, no national service, and they had assistant coaches, great assistant coaches they could have fucking hired. There's plenty of good assistant coaches here, but hats off to the defense. They played outstanding, but this is a bad Eastern Washington team. How the fuck Weber lost this game? Well, you know what I call it. The Wattis curse. It goes on. Fucking unbelievable. Stay untuned.